Storm Tracker 2, good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Eric Gage in for Hannah this morning.
And Halloween last night, not a bad one for trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, not a bad one. Looking at temperatures last night in the 50s, still some lingering showers, and we're dealing with those showers as well as for today. That good news is, though, we're looking at drier conditions throughout the remainder of the week and unseasonable temperatures in the 60s and 70s. We're looking at that 7-day.
That's nice.
So we're looking at more warmer temperatures, uncharacteristic for this time of year as we head into the next several days. In fact, this morning, on the mild side, doesn't feel quite like November 1st. Temperatures in the 50s. 54 degrees Westmoreland, 53 in Whitesboro, 55 degrees in Lowville, 52 in Cleveland in the Southern Valleys this morning, 56 Cooperstown, 54 degrees in Norwich, Sherburne, and Hamilton with 51 degrees checking in Skenevis. And taking a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, looking at still mostly dry conditions. However, there's a weak area of low pressure that did cause a few light showers last night if you were trick-or-treating and maybe saw a light sprinkle or two. And the news is that these showers are continuing to move their way out towards the east for this morning. After this front does push through, and then dry weather and warm weather is on the horizon as we head throughout the remainder of this week. But for today, highs reaching the low 60s to upper 50s with cloudy skies, generally overcast, and a stray shower or two to get through to start out this morning. But looking ahead towards this evening, dry weather on the forecast horizon, and taking a look at our temperatures of the next several days coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Let's get right to it right now. It is Video Union.
Good morning and welcome back. Let's take a look at your morning commute this morning. Starting out, looking at temperatures on the mild side, still lingering clouds and maybe a stray light shower for your morning commute. Nothing to deal with too bad. As take a look at our evening commute as well. Dry conditions for the most part, mostly cloudy skies, still a lingering shower, not as higher of a chance as the morning commute. And after that, dry weather is on the horizon. As we take a look at a rainfall outlook over the next 4 days, some scattered, very weak showers in the forecast for today. Some areas will not even see a drop of rainfall, and accumulation still on the low side, near 1/10 of an inch for those that do. And along with that, as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, rainfall chances are none or below even zero chances as we head into the next several days. In fact, they're going to search for sunshine, looking at mostly overcast skies for today. Still some overcast skies for tomorrow morning and afternoon, decreasing clouds tomorrow night. After that, sunshine starts to move in Thursday and Friday, and very warm temperatures, a return to summer for November, looking at temperatures warming up into the 60s and 70s. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. That deadly stampede in South Korea this weekend.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Hopefully everyone had and enjoyed a safe and fun Halloween trick-or-treating. And for today, November 1st, doesn't feel quite like November with overnight lows only dropping into the 50s and 40s. And warm weather is on the horizon, nearing 60s, even 70s by the end of the week. Start out by taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown right now. Still some areas seeing a few lingering light showers. Here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking at mostly dry conditions this morning, still can see a stray light shower on the weak side. Accumulations are very low, nearing still 1/10 of an inch, similar to last night. These showers gradually move their way out towards the east, and after that, dry weather is on the horizon. So for today's checklist, might want to grab the umbrella. It's not very much needed, as well as a light jacket, at least for this morning. You won't need it for the afternoon and evening as temperatures warm up into the low to mid 60s. So taking a look at our weather headlines for this morning, a spotty shower or drizzle earlier on today, mostly overcast skies. Generally, they linger throughout the afternoon, and along with that, dry and very unusually warm weather to finish off the first week of November. And let's take a look at rainfall outlook for this week. You can see just a low chance of a shower for today, and then for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, looking at near to zero chances of rain showers as we head throughout the middle of the week. And this is all due to an area of low pressure, a very weak area. As it moves its way out towards the east, it also splits off and weakens. And along with that, a dome of high pressure moves its way over our area as we head into Wednesday. And that'll dry things up pretty quickly after some lingering clouds in the morning hours on Wednesday. Sunshine is in the forecast for the remainder of the work week. So timing it all out on our Skycast this morning, your morning commute still could see a stray shower, mostly overcast skies by noon, warming up into the low 60s to upper 50s, still seeing generally overcast skies. After this, rain showers move through by 5 p.m. Could see a slight break in the sunshine, and then cooling down into the lower 50s to upper 40s overnight by 11 p.m. Starting out your morning commute for tomorrow, still seeing generally overcast skies, but that looks to be not the case as we head throughout the afternoon. Clouds gradually decrease as temperatures warm up into the upper 50s to low 60s for tomorrow afternoon with generally clear conditions, and then cooler conditions on the way on Wednesday night as sunshine and dry weather is on the horizon. So for today, high of 62, clouds with a stray light shower in the forecast. Tonight, lingering clouds, a low of 48. And tomorrow, decreasing clouds as we head throughout the week. And take a look at the 7-day forecast. After some lingering clouds tomorrow, sunshine moves in, and that continues for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe even Sunday. But the big story, it's November, and take a look at those temperatures in the 70s.
Loving it.
I'm loving it too. And
Yeah.
I mean, Hannah comes back Wednesday. I think she's bringing the warm weather back from Florida.
Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Hannah. Eric, thanks. The time now is 5. I'm Gary Libertor.
I'm meteorologist Eric Gage in for Hannah.
And boy, are we looking pretty good for the rest of the week.
Yeah, starting out this morning on the mild side, still seeing some stray showers to deal with. After that, we get through some showers and then dry weather on the horizon, not only for the rest of tomorrow, but also for the remainder of the week, and also warm temperatures too in the 60s and 70s. So definitely a warm stretch of weather for the first week of November. Start by taking a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Still seeing a few light lingering showers moving into our area, still mostly dry, and these will not pose too much of a influence on your morning commute this morning, as in fact, these are on the weak side and still producing maybe a few light sprinkles, generally not too much of a concern this morning. Generally overcast skies is a story for today, but the weather does continue to remain unsettled for the most part, at least until this evening. On the mild side this morning, we want to bring out a light jacket, but you won't need it for this afternoon as temperatures warm up into the 60s, 52 degrees in Westmoreland and Whitesboro, 53 degrees in Inlet, 50 degrees in Little Falls and Southern Valleys. Temperatures still hovering in the lower 50s, 56 Cooperstown, 54 Unadilla, and 52 degrees in Hamilton. And as I said before, warming up into the 60s, still generally overcast skies. Can't rule out a light stray shower for today, and though dry weather does come to our area as we head into tonight as well as the next several days, those details and more are coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. We are following some
Good morning. Happy November 1st. Starting out this morning with a few lingering light showers on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking at mostly dry conditions, however, throughout our area, generally seeing overcast skies. These showers are gradually moving their way out towards the east throughout this afternoon, and after the 5 p.m. or so, a little bit after sunset, dry conditions do move in, and looking at mostly dry conditions, not only for tomorrow, but for the remainder of the work week. The big story, though, taking a look at temperatures across the area this morning, in the 50s on the mild side, 52 degrees Whitesboro, 52 degrees in Earlville, as well as 54 degrees in Cooperstown. But the big story for the remainder of the week is the temperatures. Take a look at these. The next 5 days, this is November we're talking about, and temperatures warming up into the 70s by Friday and Saturday. So a very warm stretch of weather in the forecast. Not looking at any cooler temperatures at least for the near horizon. But for today, at least on the mild side, warming up into the low 60s with cloudy skies, generally overcast, and a stray shower or two throughout the afternoon. We do dry out. I have those full details and more coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Next week, 5.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. The first week of November is here, and it will not feel like November, at least for the first several days of the month. Looking at temperatures on the mild side for today, warming up throughout the week, even reaching the 60s, even 70s by Friday and Saturday. First, let's get through some rain showers. Taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera overlooking at Main Street in Cooperstown. Still seeing some light accumulation of rain on the roads right there. And taking a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we're seeing some lingering rain showers this morning, generally overcast for most of the viewing area. You can see these rain showers gradually moving their way out towards the east this morning. This will be the story. Mostly overcast skies with a very light chance of rain showers. For today, you might want to grab the umbrella. Still not too bad in terms of accumulation for rain for today. And as well, maybe for the morning, grab a light jacket or sweater. You probably won't need it for the afternoon as temperatures this afternoon warm up into the low 60s. So our weather headlines this morning: a spotty shower or drizzle earlier on today as well as early afternoon. Clouds do linger throughout the day today this way. It's generally an overcast day in store for us. And after that, dry and unusually warm weather to finish off the first week of November. And taking a look at the rainfall outlook, you can see right here, just a low chance of rain showers for today. And after that, dry weather on the horizon between Wednesday and Friday, even the first day of the weekend, Saturday. It starts to get a little unsettled as we head into Sunday and Monday of next week. Radar and satellite composite shows a low pressure, a very weak area of low pressure splitting off towards the east, and also another area weakening up towards the north. After that, a high pressure up towards Canada will gradually move its way out towards our area for the next several days. And this will bring areas of dry weather as well as plenty of sunshine for the remainder of the work week this week. Still though, today, we have to get some generally overcast skies and some unsettled weather of a few light sprinkles and showers. So this morning, your morning commute still looking mostly dry, maybe seeing a stray shower as this front pushes through. By noon, temperatures remaining in the lower 60s, still seeing a lingering shower. Dry weather on the horizon for your evening commute, still seeing mild temperatures in the 60s. Cloud cover continuing overnight, lows reaching only the lower 50s to upper 40s. Still lingering clouds for your morning commute tomorrow, generally dry. And then afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, looking at sunshine moving its way out into our area by 5 p.m. Highs reaching the upper 50s, a little bit cooler compared to today. Looking at generally dry conditions not only for tomorrow, but as well as the rest of the week. So for today, high 62 degrees, clouds with a stray light shower, and tonight a low 48 with some lingering clouds as well. Our 7-day forecast, we're looking at dry weather after tomorrow, Wednesday, looking at temperatures in the upper 50s. After that, warmer temperatures on the horizon. Definitely does not look like November. Looking at temperatures Thursday through Saturday reaching the upper 60s, even the low 70s by Saturday and Sunday. So as I said before, it just doesn't feel like November. It feels like summertime right here.
Yeah, golfers are loving this forecast.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, great time here in November to keep golfing.
Yes.
Eric, thanks in Las Vegas.
I'm Eric Gage, in for Hannah this morning.
And if you haven't been outside yet this morning, it definitely feels like late spring, early summer almost.
Yeah, so compared to last night, I woke up last night and it was very chilly. And compared to today, I woke up and it felt like a little bit like Florida.
Yeah.
On the more humid side, I should say. And on the general side for today, warming up in the lower 60s. So generally mild conditions. Getting through some weak rain showers, generally overcast skies in our forecast for today. But that does change as we head throughout the remainder of this week. Start by taking a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing generally overcast skies this morning. You could see a lingering light shower. Nothing too bad to influence your morning commute this morning. In fact, taking a look at the bigger picture, you can see right here, these showers are generally moving their way out towards the east. So looking at overcast skies and just a lingering light shower or two this morning. Sky watches this morning as well, as you heard before, on the mild side in the 50s. Big change yesterday when the 30s earlier on yesterday morning. 53 degrees inlet, 53 degrees in Clinton as well. In the Southern Valleys, temperatures in the mild side, 55 Cooperstown, 54 in Lawrence as well as Milford, 53 in Edmiston, and 56 in Morris. Those temperatures this morning warming up into the 60s by this afternoon. Generally overcast skies and a light shower or two to get through. After that, dry weather on the horizon, not only for this evening, but it does continue through the remainder of the work week. Those details and more are coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Let's get right to it now.
Good Tuesday morning. Taking a look at your morning commute this morning, starting out with a few lingering light showers, generally overcast skies, not too much of a concern for your morning commute, just a stray light shower. Your evening commute a little bit more dry as a front pushes through, looking at mostly cloudy skies. Don't need those sunglasses for today, but still seeing generally dry conditions after 5 p.m. for today. And the big news is along with some scattered, very light showers in the forecast for today, dry weather is on the horizon for the remainder of the week, between Wednesday through Friday, even for the start of the weekend on Saturday. And along with that, chances for some more sunshine. Generally overcast skies for today. Some peaks of sunshine for tomorrow, especially tomorrow evening. And along with that, more sunshine Thursday, plenty of sunshine Friday, and also very warm temperatures this week, with highs reaching the low 70s to even upper 60s. Very uncharacteristic for November standards. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. That deadly stand.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. November is here, but it probably doesn't feel like November this morning, with temperatures in the 50s, a bit mild compared to the past several nights. and warming up into the low 60s by this afternoon. Generally overcast skies, dodging a stray light shower in the process. Taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera overlooking Main Street right now. Still a little bit away from sunrise this morning, as well as taking a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Most rain showers in the southern Otsego County area have moved out towards the east. Still seeing a light shower moving just north of Rome right now. Most of our area is seeing generally dry conditions so far, and this will be the case for the next several hours, including this afternoon, before we finally dry out by the evening commute this evening. So today's checklist, we want to grab the umbrella, at least for the morning. On the weak side for showers, not too much needed, as well as a light jacket this morning, maybe a sweatshirt, but that won't be needed for this afternoon as temperatures warm up into the low 60s. So weather headlines this morning: a spotty shower or drizzle earlier on today. Clouds linger throughout the afternoon as well. Generally overcast skies, and also along with that, dry and unusually warm weather for the first part of November this week, with temperatures on the warmer side as we head into Thursday and Friday. Along with those warm temperatures, dry conditions, you can see some lingering light showers for today. That will dry out by Wednesday and continue until Thursday and Friday, even for Saturday, as an area of high pressure builds in. After this weak low pressure moves its way out towards the east, and also splits and weakens up towards the north. You see this ridge of high pressure move in from the north. This will be causing some generally overcast skies for today, as well as the early part of tomorrow, but that does change as we head into Wednesday night as well as Thursday and Friday. So planning your morning commute this morning, generally overcast skies. You could still see a light shower or two this morning. Here's noon. You can look at the temperatures in the lower 60s to upper 50s. Maybe a peak of sunshine later on this evening as we do dry out a little bit, and then seeing generally overcast skies tonight, cooling down into the low 50s to upper 40s. After that, generally overcast skies for your morning commute tomorrow, looking dry, and then skies look to clear out by noon tomorrow, and by 5 p.m. looking at mostly sunny skies with temperatures a little bit on the cooler side compared to today, highs reaching the upper 50s, with still a little bit breezy conditions for your commute tomorrow, but still looking at generally overcast skies for today as well as tomorrow, but sunshine does return for the remainder of the work week. So for today, high 62 degrees, clouds with a stray light shower possible tonight, lingering clouds, a low of 48. Our 7-day forecast: dry weather on the horizon Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But along with those the dry conditions, those very warm temperatures, very unusual for this time of year. Temperatures warming up in the upper 60s to low 70s. As you mentioned before, maybe a good way to go golfing at the practice by swing a little bit.
Yeah, why not head to the beach this weekend? Holy cow.
Yeah, beach weather right here for November.
Yeah. We're loving it.
Definitely.
Eric, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us. It is Tuesday, November 1st, 2022. Good morning. I'm Gary Libertor.
I'm Eric Gage in for Hannah this morning.
And we are looking at not too bad of conditions this morning.
Yeah, so a few lingering showers, generally overcast skies, not looking at a complete washout for today. And along with that, those clouds do continue for tonight. Other than that, warmer weather on the horizon, plenty of sunshine. This weekend is looking very nice with temperatures in the 70s. I'm looking forward to that. So taking a look at our current conditions right now, here's a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking at a few light showers moving through just north of Rome right now. Otherwise, most of our area is remaining generally dry. You can see some rain showers moving just north of here, heading towards Boonville, as well as some light showers moving towards Old Forge right now. The general case is just a few lingering light showers moving through our area so far this morning, as well as early afternoon with generally overcast skies. Other than that, dry weather is on the horizon as we head into tonight. Mild this morning as well. Temperatures in the 50s, 53 degrees in Inlet, New Hartford, as well as Clinton in the Mohawk Valley and North Country and the Southern Valleys. Temperatures still in the 50s, 53 degrees in Evanston, 54 in Lawrence and Milford, 56 in Morris, and 55 degrees in Cooperstown. Those temperatures today warming up into the low 60s. Mixture of clouds and a few light weak showers start off your day. Warming up into the 60s, as I said before, with dry conditions on the horizon. Looking at warmer temperatures reaching the 60s, even 70s by the end of the week. Those full details and more coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast, never more than 10 minutes away. We are following breaking.
Welcome back. Very nice weather is on the horizon for the remainder of this week. We've got to get through some rain showers and overcast skies for this morning and afternoon, however. Here's a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Seeing a few lingering light showers north of Utica right now, just north of Rome, as well as some showers moving just towards the west of Old Forge, moving its way out towards the east. This will be the case throughout the day today, just mostly overcast skies with a general chance of a very light shower passing through, and temperatures on the mild side this morning as well. Starting out in the 50s, 53 degrees in Whitesboro, 52 in Westmoreland, 55 degrees in Cooperstown, and 50 degrees in Little Falls. And the big picture is this week, along with dry conditions, are the temperatures. Take a look at this. This is November temperatures warming up into the 60s, even 70s by Friday and Saturday of this weekend. Very warm temperatures on the horizon. Definitely can get used to seeing very warm temperatures, at least for the remainder of this week. And for today, still not too bad. Highs reaching the low 70s, generally overcast skies. We're tracking the return to plenty of sunshine. Those full details and more are coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. In just under a week from now, 5 local.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. A mild start to your Tuesday morning with temperatures in the 50s, warming up into the 60s for today. Still some lingering clouds as well as a stray light shower possible throughout this morning and afternoon. Start by taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera, still overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Sunrise not here just yet. That will change, however, as daylight saving time comes to an end next Sunday. Here's a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing some few light showers on the radar right now. The rain showers in the area currently are just north of Rome towards Boonville, as well as just over Old Forge right now. Not producing a lot of rain showers, very light accumulations in the forecast. Those that do see rain showers will see accumulations at less than 1/10 of an inch for today. And in fact, today's checklist, if you're heading out the door this morning, maybe grab an umbrella if you need to. Not too bad for rain showers today, as well as a light coat or a light jacket this morning, even just a light sweatshirt, and that will be the case at least for this morning. Warming up into the 60s, won't need it for this afternoon. So our weather headlines for this morning: a spotty shower or drizzle earlier on today. Clouds linger throughout the afternoon as well, and still seeing maybe a possibility of a light shower later early on this afternoon. After that, dry conditions move in and unusually warm weather to finish off the first week of November. Looking at temperatures later on this week rising into the upper 60s to low 70s. So taking a look at a rainfall outlook over the next 4 days, seeing low chances of rain showers for today. Dry conditions move in tonight, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, not expecting any rain showers in the near forecast. Dry conditions do continue at least until Saturday this weekend. Radar and satellite composite shows an area of low pressure moving its way out towards the east, another area weakening towards the north, and then a ridge of high pressure arriving from Canada. This will cause our weather to remain mostly dry for the remainder of the work week this week. We still have to get through some few light showers and overcast skies for today. So your morning commute this morning, still expect generally overcast skies. Could see a lingering light shower for the afternoon hours, 12 p.m. Current temperatures warming up into the 60s. Still maybe see a peak of sunshine by 5 p.m. Your evening commute looking more dry. After that, lingering clouds overnight. Here's the timing right here, 11 p.m. Cooling down into the lower 50s to upper 40s. Tomorrow, a little bit on the cooler side, temperatures on the 50s side warming up into the mid to upper 50s by the afternoon, and then sunshine moves in as we head into Wednesday evening. So for today, high 62 degrees, clouds with a few stray light showers. Tonight, a low of 48 degrees, just a few lingering clouds. Our 7-day forecast, dry weather as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Very nice conditions, and along with the dry weather, looking at very warm temperatures too. This is November we're talking about, and we're looking at temperatures in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, we're loving it.
I'm loving it too. And
Yeah.
see that beach weather, golf weather, any type of weather, go outside, maybe start putting up those, I know some people put out some Christmas decorations very early.
Yeah,
so
they're already doing it.
might be the week to do it.
Yep, that's for sure. Eric, thanks. In Las Vegas, there's a woman. Thank you for joining us here at 7 a.m. I'm Gary Libitor.
I'm Eric Gage in for Hannah this morning.
And we are looking at a beautiful stretch coming up this week, but today, maybe some showers, right?
Yeah, dealing with a few light showers, generally overcast skies, not going to be complete washout for today. today. But after that, dry weather does move in after tonight, and then the just absolutely gorgeous weather as we head throughout the next several days. Starting by taking a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing mostly overcast skies. A few areas seeing a generally light sprinkle or shower. Taking a look just to the east of Boonville as well as just to the east of Old Forge right now. These rain showers will continue their way out towards the east, a general weak area of low pressure. And after that, dry weather does move in. You can see some more drier conditions just west of Buffalo right now. And on the mild side this morning as well. Woke up this morning and feeling temperatures a little bit warmer compared to yesterday. 53 degrees in Inlet, Clinton, and New Hartford, as well as some areas in the southern valleys as well in the 50s. 53 degrees Edmiston, 55 in Cooperstown, 54 degrees in Lawrence and Milford, and 56 degrees checking in Morris. And for today, those temperatures warming up slightly into the 60s with generally overcast skies. Could see a sprinkle or two, and those rain showers do come to an end later on this evening. Dry weather on the horizon lets you know exactly how warm they get coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Let's get right to it right now. Video
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Looking at mild conditions this morning, warming up into the low 60s by the afternoon. Generally overcast skies, mostly cloudy, with a chance to see a stray shower throughout this late morning and early afternoon. Start by taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera, seeing sunrise just a few minutes away, 7:36 in the morning to be exact, and taking a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing mostly dry conditions across central New York. A few weak light showers moving its way out towards the east, just towards the north of Utica and towards the south of Old Forge right now. In fact, for today's checklist, I want to grab the umbrella just in case. Still seeing a light shower, nothing too bad. Along with that, maybe a sweater or light coat. Don't need anything heavy for today as you warm up into the lower 60s by the afternoon. So weather headlines, spotty shower or drizzle earlier on today. Mostly cloudy skies are the big story. They do linger throughout the afternoon and clearing out a little bit for tomorrow. After that, dry and unusually warm weather to finish off the first week of November. Looking at temperatures later on this week, warming up into the upper 60s, even to the low 70s. And in fact, along with that that warmer temperatures come dry weather. Taking a look at our rainfall outlook, you can see low chances of rain showers for today. As you head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, dry weather is in the forecast. This is all due to a high pressure building in from the west. This will be the story as we head into the next several days. An area of low pressure continues its way out towards the east for today. And in fact, on our Skycast for today, looking at planning your day out, you can see temperatures this morning in the 50s, mostly overcast skies, a few lingering light showers possible. Highs for today warming up into the low 60s, still seeing a general chance of a light shower. Looking at temperatures still remaining in the 60s by this evening. A chance to see a few peaks of sunshine as we head into this evening. After that, looking overnight lows cooling down into the 50s, eventually the upper 40s by tonight. Your morning commute tomorrow still looking mostly dry, overcast skies, temperatures in the 50s, a little bit cooler compared to today, warming up into the upper 50s by the afternoon. Seeing sunshine move in as we head into tomorrow evening, still seeing dry conditions throughout the day for tomorrow. And then heading into tomorrow night, looking at mostly dry conditions as well. Dry conditions do continue not only for tomorrow, but for the remainder of the week. So for today, high of 62 degrees, clouds with a stray light shower possible tonight, a low of 48 degrees with lingering clouds still too. In our 7-day forecast, looking at today, temperatures rising up into the 60s, a little bit cooler for tomorrow. Looking at sunshine moving in later on, still mostly overcast skies for the morning hours on Wednesday. After that, dry weather is in the forecast. We head into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Looking at temperatures warming up into the upper 60s, even to the low 70s. And just a reminder, I'm going to set your clocks back Sunday at around 2 a.m. Set it back an hour. Daylight saving time comes to an end.
forecast. forecast. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage in for Hannah. And Eric, not a bad day for November 1st, right?
Yeah, not too bad. Still seeing a few lingering stray light showers. Nothing too serious. Still mostly overcast skies. The story for today, a bit mild as well. Temperatures ranging from the 50s to 60s this noon, and warming up into the lower 60s by this evening. Taking a look at your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing mostly dry conditions. Some areas, especially just north of Little Falls and just to the west of St. Johnsville. Seeing a few light sprinkles right now, and that'll be the main story for today. As we zoom out a little bit, seeing the bigger picture, a broad area of low pressure moving its way over our area for now. And taking a look out towards Buffalo, dry air is on the horizon. So after that, looking at seasonably warmer temperatures and more dry conditions later on this week. In fact, temperatures at this noon at 55 degrees in Old Forge, Cassville, as well as Mohawk, and 60 degrees checking with our sky watchers in Cooperstown as well as Clinton. And for the remainder of the day, still seeing mild temperatures in the 60s with cloudy skies. Could see a stray light shower, more on the weak side. Accumulation is very low. Dry weather does continue as we head into tonight as well as tomorrow. The full details and more are coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. The suspect in the
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. Happy November 1st, and it's starting out today on the mild side, already in the 50s by noon, and warming up into the lower 60s by this evening. So we're taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown, seeing generally dry conditions across central New York right now, as well as taking a look across the state on the New York State Mesnet, looking at mostly dry conditions, still mostly overcast skies as well, and taking a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, looking at dry conditions, still seeing a few light lingering showers across the radar right now. This will be the case as we head into this afternoon and evening. After that, some showers do move their way out towards the east, and dry conditions are in the forecast as we head into the remainder of the work week. So, for the headlines so far today, a spotty shower or drizzle, mostly overcast skies is the big story. Accumulations for rain showers on the very light side. Along with that, expect a stretch of dry and unusually warm temperatures for the first week of November this week. Temperatures this week looking ahead towards the 70s by Friday and Saturday. In fact, you're planning some raking for this week. Today, probably not your best bet. Still could see some little bit of gusty winds as well as some light rain showers. Tomorrow, your best bet. No rain is in the forecast. Light winds as well, and the ground looks to appear dry. Winds slightly pick up on Thursday. Not too bad, so still a dry stretch of weather is in the forecast as we head into the rest of the week. So on a radar and satellite composite, we have a low pressure, a very weak area of low pressure moving its way out towards the east. And along with that, an area of high pressure moves its way from the north down towards the south. And this will cause our weather to remain very dry for most of the remainder of the work week. But still, we have to get through a lingering shower or two for today. So on our Skycast this noon, still seeing generally overcast skies, a light shower or sprinkle. After that, we dry out a little bit this evening. Could even see a possibility of a peak of sunshine with partly sunny skies a little bit on later on this evening. Still generally overcast skies overnight tonight, cooling down into the upper 40s to low 50s. Your morning commute tomorrow still looking dry, mostly overcast, and we head into tomorrow afternoon, and skies gradually bring in more sunshine, warming up into the upper 50s. A little bit cooler compared to today, but still a generally pleasant day for tomorrow, with highs once again reaching the mid to upper 50s. Now, the weather does increase as we head throughout the week, but for today, remaining on the mild side, high of 62 degrees with a few clouds and a few light sprinkles. Tonight, cooling down into the upper 40s to low 50s with a few lingering clouds as well. Our 7-day forecast looking very warm, I should say, for the first week of November. In fact, very uncharacteristic. Look at these temperatures. You don't really see this for November. Highs reaching the 70s by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Very warm and very, I would say, I love these temperatures for the first week of November.
You know how to put smiles on golfers' faces out there. That's for sure this week.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and a little extension of summer. Eric, thanks. It is November, and in this half hour, once again, here is meteorologist Eric Gage in for Hannah today.
Talking about the past couple of hours about some warmer temperatures moving into our area, and in fact, we're looking at warmer temperatures as we head into this week.
Okay, we're having some issues with Eric's microphone. We'll get back to him very shortly. President Biden is calling on oil companies to lower their prices. The president pointed to record profits for some of the biggest oil companies, all while prices remain high at the pump for Americans. The president didn't mince words, though, calling the profits a windfall of war due to supply issues caused by the war in Ukraine.
But rather than increasing our investments in America or giving America...
With Eric Gage in for Hannah. And Eric, not a bad November 1st out there today.
Yeah, not too bad, and thankfully Mike's working now. Looking ahead towards this week, however, very warm compared to average. And I want to take a look at the average temperatures so far across the area. This is our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. We are well above average in the Northeast, and I want to bring to light the next several days. Tuesday, Wednesday for today, as well as Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all above average. For this time of year, the average high temperature is in the 50s. Now, looking ahead towards this week, we might actually even break a record as we head into Saturday. High temperatures for high temperatures for Saturday is actually 71, so we might actually break that. Now, taking a live look at our radar right now, still seeing generally overcast skies with a few lingering light showers. That will be the case at least for the remainder of today, with highs reaching the low 60s. Cloudy with a few light showers. We do dry out tonight, and dry weather once again is in the forecast for the remainder of the work week. Those details and more coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Now to the latest on a cold...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. A generally overcast day, but not too bad temperature-wise, with highs for the day reaching the low 60s. Already in the upper 50s to low 60s across central New York so far this afternoon. Start by taking a look at our Utica National Cooperstown camera. Still the same story. Generally overcast skies and an overall very mild start to November. And taking a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Still seeing a few light lingering showers. These are generally moving their way out towards the east. And the news is after this front pushes through, we're looking at mostly dry weather for the remainder of the week. So what are the headlines? A spotty shower or drizzle today, but still generally overcast skies linger throughout the afternoon, and that will continue into tonight as well as early tomorrow before sunshine finally peeks through. Looking at above average temperatures this time of year. Later on this week, could be seeing highs reaching the upper 60s, even to the low 70s. So a raking forecast for this week. If you're planning on doing some outdoor work, especially for raking. For today, it might not be the best bet. Still a little bit breezy out. A few light rain showers possible. Might see some wet ground. Tomorrow and Thursday, your best bet. Still some breezy conditions on Thursday, but still generally mostly dry conditions as we head into the remainder of the work week. And this is all due to an area of high pressure, a ridge of high pressure moving its way into our area. And after this low moves out towards the east, generally dry conditions will move in to central New York, looking ahead towards very mild temperatures as well for tomorrow, and also warmer temperatures for the rest of the work week. So our skycast for today this noon, still seeing generally overcast skies, a few light lingering sprinkles and showers. For this evening, could see a peak of sunshine, highs reaching the upper 50s to low 60s, still a little bit breezy out. As we head into tonight, lows reaching the upper 40s to low 50s. Generally overcast skies do continue. For your morning commute, still seeing very mild temperatures. Might just need a light jacket for tomorrow morning, warming up into only the upper 50s. A little bit cooler compared to today for tomorrow. And after that, seeing some sunshine peeking out by tomorrow evening. Looking at sunshine, especially further out towards the east, Otsego and Herkimer counties, because we're seeing some more sunshine before Oneida County for tomorrow. After that, seeing some general overcast skies within once again, but after that, sunshine moves in for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So for today, high 62 degrees, clouds with a stray light shower. For tonight, a low 48. Still seeing some lingering clouds here and there in your 7-day forecast. Warmer temperatures on the horizon after Wednesday, seeing some decreasing clouds Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Plenty of sunshine as a ridge of high pressure moves in. And the big story so far is summer-like temperatures for the next several days, 60s and 70s.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
I know.
How awesome is that? 70s this weekend. Eric, thanks. An energy company in New England.
I'll just Bill Cardis. Couple of rain showers here and there. Nothing too bad though, right?
No, it's pretty mild this evening, but you might run into a sprinkle if you're going to be heading out and about. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. There's a weak cold front moving through now, and it's bringing a few showers with it. And this is the live look at the radar. Again, some showers continue generally south and east of Utica, moving very slowly to the south and east. The weather will remain cloudy as we head throughout this evening. Current temperature is 60 degrees. We made it up to 62, so let's see how far from average that is. Ends up being 11 degrees above average. We're going to be a lot warmer than that as we head later into the week. Some unusually warm weather for this time in November is expected as we head into the weekend. We're mostly cloudy this evening. Again, it's passing showers possible. Wait to see how warm we get, especially as we head towards the weekend. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. No one won the Powerball jackpot last night.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We continue to track very warm weather as we continue into the next several days, at least for early November standards. Let's take a live look outside. It's been a cloudy, gloomy day. We've seen an occasional rain shower, but you know, from our standpoint here on Smith Hill, the leaves still look pretty. There are some leaves that are just holding on. A little annoying sometimes because you want to get the yard cleaned up, but there's that one tree that won't let go. I think we're going to see that tree eventually give its leaves up here, but it's going to take maybe another week or two. Again, this is a live look outside from our Cabby Tower Cam. Some scattered showers continue. There's a weak cold front moving through the area now. It's producing very light rain and some drizzle. This will move through the area tonight, and you can see a couple of sprinkles in Madison, Chenango, and Otsego counties. There's more showers here than what's noted on the radar because a lot of this is very light and very close to the surface, and the radar has a hard time picking up on all that. If you have to clean up the yard over the next couple of days, again, waiting for some of those leaves to come down, you've got plenty of options. It looks like tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday will be lovely days for that. Light winds, dry weather, no rain in the forecast. We should see some sunshine along with some warmer temperatures. Dolgeville, 62 degrees. Whitesboro, 61. Loudville, 61 degrees. Across Southern Valleys, Sherburne, 65. Cooperstown, 62. And Skinevus with 58 degrees. Again, pleasant weather to take the dog out for a walk, too. Temperatures will settle into the 50s. Tonight's featured dog is Natty from Whitesboro. And if you want to be part of this, head to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. This is brought to you by Staffworks. We've got a weak area of low pressure that's moving through the area today, again producing some clouds and showers. The weather will dry out as high pressure builds in from the west. It remains cloudy tonight. I don't expect any breaks in the overcast until tomorrow. We start out tomorrow dreary with cloud cover and those low clouds. So again, a dreary start to the day. Wednesday, temperatures will be in the upper 40s. With a little bit of patience, we will eventually clear out. Likely still cloudy around lunchtime, but the early afternoon does bode better for some chances for sunshine, and temperatures climb into the upper 50s. Tomorrow night, we're looking at some patchy fog, and Thursday should feature more sunshine. Thursday, we start out with sunny skies. Looks beautiful Thursday afternoon and warmer with the south wind starting to kick in. Temperatures climb into the mid-60s. Tonight, lingering clouds down to 45. Some patchy fog is possible, too. Tomorrow, clouds gradually giving way to sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. The weather looks beautiful and it looks very warm as we head into the weekend. Temperatures in the low 70s by Saturday. Some showers here Sunday. Don't forget we changed the clocks. It cools off a little bit, so you look ahead to Monday and Tuesday. Coming up in the next half hour, we're taking a look at how the weather typically changes throughout this month of November.
All right, Bill, thank you.
Pfizer, just the Weather Center with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. November is a month of change, is it not?
And stats are fun. Sure. It kind of explains, like, where do we go? What's typical? So when we say, you know, today's weather is above average, well, what's average? 51 degrees is the average high for today's date. And we're in the low 60s today. We're going to be way above average. Very unusual weather is in store here as we look ahead. But it's also important to remember that once we get back to average, it's going to be a shock to the system. We'll be back into the 40s and 50s before you know it. We lose over an hour of daylight throughout the month, and we also change the clocks. So we'll see soon our first sunset before 5 o'clock. That will be on Sunday, again, with the clock change taking place this weekend. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A few sprinkles continue across central New York, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. It's mostly cloudy this evening. Temperatures will be in the 50s. Again, much warmer weather is going to continue. In fact, it's going to be getting even warmer as we look ahead. We're tracking those temperatures coming up. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. Bacon, eggs, and gratitude. We're on.
We are tracking some very mild weather as we head into the next couple of days. Let's take a live look outside. This is our Cooperstown camera, sponsored by Utica National. Overcast skies. A few sprinkles are in the area as we transition over to the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. There's a weak cold front that is moving through, and it's producing some very light activity, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. This is going to continue to drift to the south. The weather looks to clear out as we head into tomorrow. The rainfall outlook, we're looking at dry weather for the next several days. In fact, this extended period of dry weather will also be accompanied by some sunshine. It was a very gloomy day today, but we will get some sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. Starts out very gloomy tomorrow too, but eventually the dry weather works through. And Thursday and Friday, we're expecting sunshine, and that sunshine should last into the start of the weekend. Our Skywatchers checking in: Old Forge 57 degrees, Clinton 61, Mohawk 60. Across Southern Valley, Sequoia 58, Cooperstown 62, West Lawrence 59, Lyman and Eaton checking in with 61. We do have that cold front rolling through the area today, all thanks to low pressure bringing us clouds and a few showers. The weather will improve. We'll see clearing skies as we head into tomorrow. The clouds are going to be very stubborn. We're now into November, which means with the low sun angle, it's just tough to get rid of clouds this time of the year. We'll start out with cloudy skies tomorrow, temperatures near 50 degrees at 7 a.m. But with a little bit of patience, still looking at cloudy skies at noon, but during the afternoon we should see noticeably clearing skies and sunshine returning, with temperatures climbing into the upper 50s. Tomorrow night, some patchy fog is possible. Thursday, we'll return to sunshine. It starts out sunny Thursday, temperatures in the 30s to low 40s. Thursday afternoon, a south wind kicks in, and it's going to allow temperatures to climb into the mid to upper 60s. Lingering clouds tonight, down to 45. Clouds eventually give way to sunshine tomorrow. High temperatures in the upper 50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, mostly sunny Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Temperatures look to be way above average. We'll be in the low 70s by Saturday afternoon. Clocks change Saturday night into early Sunday. We're looking at cooler weather to follow. Monday's high 68 down into the low 60s, looking ahead to next Tuesday. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're taking a look at what the weather's like if you have to rake the yard. We'll be right back.
Curtis, who is tracking some pleasant conditions.
Yeah, it's going to be warm as we look ahead. Getting through some clouds and showers this evening. This activity is very light. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. There's a weak cold front moving through now, and it is producing a few sprinkles, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. Current temperature is 60 degrees. We have a breeze that's picked up, and we're looking at generally breezy conditions tonight. High temperature today, 62. That's about 11 degrees. That is 11 degrees above average. We are going to climb a lot more than that as we look ahead. Temperatures are going to get a lot warmer here later in the week. Mostly cloudy skies this evening. Temperatures in the 50s. Tracking that warmer weather. Look at that forecast that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Nonpartisan analysts like the Cook Political.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We continue to track cloudy skies. A couple of sprinkles across central New York this evening, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. Let's take a live look outside. It's getting darker earlier, and especially when the clouds are out. We're really going to notice this beginning Sunday when the clocks change. So live look at our CAVV tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. A few sprinkles out there, especially south of the valley. This activity is pretty light. It's all part of a cold front, a very weak cold front moving through the region. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, a couple of sprinkles here and there. Most of this evening looks dry. Those clouds are going to be very stubborn. It'll be around through tomorrow morning, even into the early afternoon. Couple of leaves still holding on for dear life on some of those trees, especially the maples. If the yard does need some cleaning, the weather should be favorable for that over the next several days. We're looking at dry conditions, light winds, and warmer temperatures. Temperatures will be way above average heading into the rest of the week. Norway, 60 degrees. Old Forge, Bill checking in with 57. West Leyden, 59. Across the Southern Valleys, Cooperstown, 62. Jason in Newport, 61 degrees. MJ in Sequoia with 58. The average high for this week is 51 degrees, and we're going to be way above that here over the next several days. In fact, into the 70s, looking ahead to Friday and Saturday, could be breaking some records, high temperature records over the weekend. Radar and satellite image showing a cold front that continues to roll through. Again, some clouds and a few sprinkles. Clouds are going to be very stubborn tonight. Overcast skies, we're down into the upper 40s to low 50s. Some drizzle and patchy fog are possible just because the clouds are expected to be very, very thick and low to the ground. Tomorrow morning starting out gloomy. First half of the day, cloudy skies. We should see a return to sunshine first in the higher elevations and then into the Mohawk Valley, beginning in the late morning and then finally breaking through during the early afternoon. So with a little bit of patience, we should see some sunshine by later in the day. Temperatures climb into the low 50s. Patchy fog tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop down into the 40s. Thursday looks much sunnier and warmer compared to tomorrow. We'll make a run into the mid to upper 60s. Tonight, lingering clouds down to 45. A cloudy start to the day tomorrow. We'll eventually see sunshine, a high of 58. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Warm weather looking ahead. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, very pleasant. Temperatures climb into the 70s by Friday and Saturday. Clocks change early Sunday morning. Showers possible Sunday afternoon. Cooler temperatures to follow, but we're still in the low 60s looking ahead to next Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. We're talking records.
Yeah, we're in the month of November, and we're looking at some of the records here. The warmest temperature ever in November was 80 degrees in 1950. And Jay, we get as cold as 6 below in 1933. And look at this last stat.
I don't want to even think about it.
Snowfall, record snowfall, in 1995, 38.6 inches. So we are getting into that time of the year, but not this time around. We're talking about very warm weather.
Yeah, and the temperatures are more like late spring than mid to late fall.
Yeah, we're looking at temperatures close to 70 degrees. Let's take a look at the radar this evening. It's looking nice and dry. We are going to really warm up as we head later into the week. It was pretty warm today, despite the clouds and showers. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Our current temperature is 54 degrees. Again, still pretty warm out there tonight for early November standards. And again, looking ahead, we've got some really warm weather on the horizon. Temperatures could be record-breaking heading into the start of the weekend. A few showers still possible tonight. We're down to 45 degrees. We're looking at conditions at the bus stop. And that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2022. We continue.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Cooperstown camera brought to you by Utica National. The weather tonight looking cloudy and generally quiet. We had some very light showers around, but we do expect those showers to end. We'll be seeing dry and pretty quiet weather. Probably a good night to keep the windows closed, although you are going to want to open up the house probably tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s, and if that's on the cool side for you, then certainly later in the week where temperatures will make a run into the 60s and low 70s. Always a great opportunity to get some fresh air into the house because, again, going forward, we may not have very many opportunities like this. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet across the area. We're looking at dry conditions, no rain in the forecast at all for the next 4 days. Looks like our next chance of rain will be on Sunday afternoon as a cold front arrives. We're also going to see more sunshine. It was a very gloomy day today. Those low, thick fall stratus clouds. We'll see a few of these tomorrow too, but by the afternoon, some improving conditions. We're expecting some sunshine to return Thursday and Friday. There's always a few trees that just hold on to their leaves for dear life. And if they're finally going to get rid of those leaves over the next couple of days, the weather will be favorable to rake the yard if you have to do that. Again, dry weather, light winds, no rain, and again, comfortable conditions. Tomorrow, temperatures climb into the upper 50s in the afternoon after starting out in the upper 40s. Again, clouds look to give way to sunshine. Low pressure is driving away from our area, and we'll see winds turn into the northwest, allowing for skies to eventually clear out. It's a process to get clear skies this time of the year. We'll start out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. with overcast skies, temperatures around 50. It's going to take a while. Still cloudy skies at noontime, but in the afternoon, we're expecting at least some sunshine to break out, temperatures in the 50s. Some clouds will be redeveloping tomorrow night along with some fog. Thursday, the weather looks a lot nicer. Should see clearing skies. We start out with temperatures around 40. Expecting sunshine to take place through Thursday afternoon, and it looks warm too with highs in the upper 60s. Lingering clouds tonight down to 45. Overcast skies tomorrow, giving way to some sunshine with high temperatures climbing into the upper 50s. Looking at the 7-day forecast, the weather is going to be on the warm side. Temperatures near 70 by Friday and Saturday. In fact, we could be talking about record-breaking warmth Saturday afternoon. The clocks change early Sunday morning. Some showers Sunday, a cold front arrives. And what I forgot to add earlier today was Election Day on Tuesday.
It's there.
Now in the 7-day, bouncing up and down, the balloons, everybody's excited.
Perfect day, too. No excuse not to get out and vote.
Looking good so far.
All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, the Parkland School forecast tonight with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. We're talking records in the month of November. I don't think we're going to set any,
No.
at least record highs, but
The record high for the month, 80 degrees. The record low, 6 below. We get these big swings in temperatures. We're heading into the last month of fall.
Sure.
Another thing I wanted to point out, the biggest note, the change in daylight. Not only do we change the clocks, but we lose another hour of daylight this month.
much to our chagrin.
Yeah, a little depressing to think about, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at conditions out there tonight. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and we're looking at dry conditions. We had some showers earlier this evening. A cold front swung through the area, and left behind are the clouds, and we may have a spotty shower or a very light drizzle heading into tonight. These low clouds are very thick, and they tend to produce those. Current temperature is 54 degrees. As we look ahead, it is all about warmth. Temperatures climbing into the 70s on Friday and Saturday, much above average. We're typically around 50 this time of the year. A few showers are possible tonight, some patchy fog, overcast skies, temperatures in the upper 40s. We're tracking conditions at the bus stop coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Decision 2022. We continue.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Cooperstown camera brought to you by Utica National. Overcast skies across central New York this evening. Going to bed tonight, looking at overnight lows in the mid to upper 40s. So comfortable conditions. You can open up the windows tomorrow morning, start to air out the house. We're expecting temperatures to be in the upper 50s, so it might be on the cooler side for some of you, but later in the week, we've got some warm weather in store, and it's always nice to get some fresh air in the house, and something you can't really take for granted, especially as we head into this time of the year, as we turn the calendar into the month of November. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking dry. We had some drizzle and light showers earlier, and we may have a brief sprinkle tonight, but I think the weather in general will dry out as we head into tomorrow. No rain in the forecast for the next 4 days. It's not until Sunday afternoon when we'll see our next chance of rain. That comes from a cold front, and that looks to arrive Sunday afternoon. Searching for sunshine. It's a very cloudy day today, wasn't it? Not seeing much sunshine at all. Tomorrow will start out very gloomy. By the afternoon, some sunshine is expected to return. There's a better chance for sunshine Thursday and Friday. Partly cloudy skies expected for Saturday. The leaves continue to fall from the trees. There's a few trees that are holding on to those leaves if they shed it over the next couple of days, and if you have to rake the lawn. You've got plenty of options. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday should be nice days. The weather looks to warm up, light winds and dry conditions. We start out in the 40s tomorrow. We climb into the upper 50s. So a generally pleasant day. And again, we're looking at cloud cover giving way to sunshine. Low pressure continues to depart to the east. And in the wake of that, some drier weather will be building in. Tonight, clouds remain stubborn. Overcast skies tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., gloomy. The clouds will be very stubborn tomorrow. Still looking at cloud cover for a good portion of the area at noon. During the afternoon time, we should see some breaks of sunshine, 5 p.m., temperatures in the low 50s. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow night. And abundant sunshine is expected on Thursday. We start out in the 40s. We'll climb into the mid-60s as we head into Thursday afternoon. Lingering clouds tonight down to 45 degrees. Tomorrow, clouds eventually giving way to sunshine, but again, clearing later in the day, temperatures in the upper 50s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Beautiful, nice and warm heading into the start of the weekend. Could be talking about record highs Saturday. Clocks change Sunday. Cold front on the way. And a reminder, because I forgot, Tuesday is Election Day. It's now in the 7-day.
You didn't really forget. It was just you forgot to put the graphic up. You knew it was Tuesday.
Well, when I saw it in the calendar, the light went off.
That's
I
what-
got to go add it to the 7-day.
All right. It's all good. It's going to be a nice day, too. Coming up next, the Parkland